What is up, guys? My name is the Couch Potato, or I am the Couch Potato. It is. I'm still getting used to the intro. Oh my god. Anyways, it's the Couch Potato here, back with another video. And in this video, I'm gonna be counting down my top 5, Marvel movies. Now, I probably should mention that I don't care for Marvel Cinematic Universe. It can be, from another franchise. It can be like Daredevil or, what's it called? What's another one? Or Spider-Man 1, 2, or 3. It could be any of those. Only one of those movies are on this list, though. Like any of the movies that aren't in the cinematic universe, only one of those movies are only in this list. So first, though, before we get into it, I want to put on an honorable mention for Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. Now, on the first watch of this movie, it was great. I loved Ego. He was a pretty cool villain. I didn't really care for the Sovereign. I liked the character development for Yondu. He got a big boost, and he was liked so much better in this movie. He had a bigger role, and he was much more likable also. I really liked the movie, but the real reason why it's like really number 6 for me, but the only reason it's not in the top 5 is because, like, I don't ever feel to want to watch it again, and when I do watch it again, it just seems so boring, and I really don't know. Like, every once in a while, I'll actually want to watch it again, like, every couple of weeks or so, really. I'll want to watch it again, but, like, day after day, or week, after 1 week, it's usually, like a month before I want to watch this movie again, because, like, the rewatchability on this movie is not very good. I don't know, it's just this, like, it's one of those movies where you can't watch it again without getting bored or wanting to go watch another movie, and because I prefer other movies that are not this, and they have better rewatchability. But yeah, that's an honorable mention I should get out of the way before we get into it. So let's start with our number 5 spot. So for our number 5 spot, I have Spider-Man 3. This movie was great. I loved how it had multiple villains. It was able to execute it nice, too. I liked Sandman. He was good. I don't know the actor. I forgot his name. But I know him in general, and he's a pretty good I'm I liked Venom. Venom's actually my favorite Spider-Man villain. And I also liked the new Goblin. I'm not talking about the Goblin from Amazing Spider-Man 2. He's ugly. But it was really cool. I liked the movie. I liked the black suit that Spider-Man had, like, for, like, I don't know, 20 minutes of the movie. I think it was, like, 20 minutes of the movie. I liked the way the symbiote, like, looked when he was ringing the bell and stuff. It was really cool, too, how the symbiote looked by itself also when it came off of Brock. And that, like, on the construction site or whatever, when they were fighting there. I liked Goblin fighting Sandman. It was just a really cool movie because it was Spider-Man and Goblin teamed up fighting against Sandman and Venom, Spider-Man fighting Venom, and Goblin fighting Sandman. It was a really good movie, and it was, I mean, the only things I don't like is I feel like Venom could have been a little cooler. Venom's not usually skinny and all that. He's, like, big, like, pretty big. I wouldn't say gigantic, like Thanos size, but he's pretty big and he's bulky. He's not, like, skinny. Regardless of who it is, really, he's just bulky normally, regardless. Like, it's just weird. His appearance could have been better. That's all I wish for. And I also wish that he didn't show up, like, way after, like, into the movie, like, way near before the end. Oh my god, I don't even know what I'm saying. Like, way before the movie was already ending. It happened so late. Harry's death was a little unexpected at first, but then again, it also was expected because, I mean, he just became friends again, so he was probably meant to die or something. But it was a good movie overall, and I liked it. So number 4 is Avengers, the first one. Not Infinity War or Ultron, because I didn't even bother to watch Ultron. I didn't want to watch it. Anyways, I did watch Avengers, the first one. Oh my god, I have a runny nose today. Why? So, I liked Age of Ultron. No, my god, I like the first Avengers. I haven't seen it in a long time, but I do remember the events, or some of the events that happened. I wish they didn't kill off Coulson, because he could have been, like, a bigger role in the movies. Like, Ultron, maybe in Age of Ultron he could have been a helper or something. I don't know. They shouldn't have killed him off. I liked the idea of Loki being the villain of the movie, And I also liked how it had a little Thanos cameo at the end. I used to think that was Super Skrull, and if you guys don't know who that is, I don't know who that is either, but the only way I know him is from Marvel vs. Capcom 3, and if he's from the comics, I don't read comics ever. Like, I've never read one Marvel comic in my life, because I don't read comics, and if I were able to get my hands on a comic, I probably wouldn't really read it. But, yeah, anyways, that is our number 4 spot, Avengers. Number 3 spot is, this might surprise a lot of you, it's Avengers Infinity War. Now, Infinity War, I did like it, okay, I really liked it, but it could have had a little more action scenes, because the main theme of the movie was them building up to that one big fight in, like, Wakanda and everyone else fighting Thanos, like Spider-Man and stuff. Also, I don't understand the point of him, of Thanos wanting to destroy half the universe, like, did he want to, like, is there a population problem, something like that? Does he, like, why half the universe? I mean, I'm happy he didn't destroy the whole universe, but why half? Like well, that makes no sense to me. It's probably something that has to do with the comics. It's probably, it's his purpose for doing that is probably explained in the comics, but like I said, I don't care about the comics. Screw the comics. Anyways, I like the movie. I was puzzled most of the movie, though. Gamora's death was surprising. So, yeah, it was a really good movie, though. I really wish, like, characters like Ant-Man showed up. He should have showed up, but then again, before Infinity War, like, in Ant-Man and Wasp, that stuff was going on, too, so. But he still could have been in the movie, because that was before Infinity War, so. He could have been in the movie, I felt like, but the movie was still great overall, because the action scenes made up for it. I hated how I got annoyed how Thanos was turning everything into bubbles, too. That was so weird. But, yeah, Avengers Infinity War comes in at number 3. It's still a really good movie, and I suggest you guys watch it, because it's only been out, it hasn't even been out for a week yet. Wait. Yeah, it's been out for a week. Like, barely a week now. It's not even 2 weeks, or a week and a half. Anyways, I suggest you guys go watch it. It's a really good movie. It's worth it. Okay, so coming in at number 2, for the runner-up, is Thor Ragnarok. I really enjoyed this movie. The movie was funny, first of all. I liked Hulk, because he had a little... Well, for me, he had a big character development, but for some others, not really. But for me, he had a big character development. I liked Hela. She was a pretty good villain. And stuff like that. And I liked the ending battle with Hulk and Iron Man. Iron Man, oh my gosh, where's all this coming from? Oh my gosh, where is all this coming from? With Hulk and Thor. I liked Valkyrie, it was a pretty cool villain. Loki also finally turned into a good guy. I liked that Korg guy, whatever his name was. I think his name was Korg. He was pretty cool too. He was just cool. I don't know why he was, but he was pretty cool. I liked him, and the fight between Hulk and Thor was good too, and Thor would have won if that stupid Grand Priest would have, what's it called? Anyways, I liked Lord of Thunder versus Hulk. It was a really good match, and I liked that fight. Like, it was good, but I wish I could have seen a fight scene between Hulk, between maybe Hulk and Loki, but Loki would get destroyed. Maybe Thor and Loki, because they never fight, so. And Loki proved that he can fight because he, fought Valkyrie, but, yeah. Anyways, this movie was really good, and I enjoyed it so much. Comes in at number 2. Okay, so, also, like, I have, like, 2 honorable mentions that I do want to put on this list. Now, the first one is the normal Guardians of the Galaxy. It's been so long since I've seen this movie, like, very long since I've seen this movie. Like, 2015, like, a year after it came out was the last time I've seen it. So, I don't really remember too much, but based on what I do remember, I did like it. The ending was pretty bad to me, a little bit, because the part where Groot sacrificed himself was not, like, bad, but it was kind of expected, but for me at least, because there's always going to be a sad person. There's always going to be a sad moment in the movie. But I like Ronan the Accuser, and the fact that he had one of the Infinity Stones, and stuff like that, and I feel like Thanos could have shown up after seeing Infinity War. I feel like he could have probably shown up, because that reminded me that he had that. The dance-off part was dumb. That's what really messed up the ending a little bit for me, because really, dancing was saved the galaxy. Are you serious? Anyways, this movie was still great, and it comes in at our other honorable mention. Another one is Captain America: The First Avenger, because it's been so long since I've seen this movie. 2014 to be exact. 2 years after its release, maybe even 3 because it came out in 2011. I think it did. It was 2011 or 2012. I liked Red Skull. Red Skull is one of my favorite Captain America villains, if not my favorite Captain America villain. It was cool. I liked the first hour of the movie just like everyone else. I didn't like how they montaged through World War II, but the montage itself was good, but just the fact that they montaged through it was not good. It was still a good movie overall, and I did enjoy it. So those are our 2 honorable mentions. Now, I'm pretty sure it's predictable which one is at number 1 due to the other 4 being out of the way already. It's pretty obvious, but at number 1 is Black Panther, because everyone likes Black Panther, literally. At least in their top 10. Black Panther was great. I loved Black Panther. Now, one thing that first, let's just get the cons out of the way. First off, Killmonger. He showed up way too late in the movie, as everyone argues. He showed up way too late in the movie. I forgot what the guy's name was. He was played by the guy who played the main character in Get Out. I hated him because he was like all loyal and stuff at first, but then he just turned because of the king. But I hated that guy too. Alright, so that's basically the cons. Also, I didn't really like Claw either, because if he was the villain of the movie, I guarantee you this movie would have been so much worse. Thank goodness for Killmonger. So the pros is Killmonger. First off, he's my top 3 favorite villains. I like Michael B. Jordan, and I also just like Killmonger. He's a pretty cool villain. I like the fight scene too in the end. Oh my god, I keep dying on the part. Anyways, I like the fight scene in the end too, and I like the big old war in Wakanda. It was a really good fight scene. Well, it was technically a fight scene. Yeah, I'm gonna just stick with that. You can call me an idiot if you want, but I'm just gonna stick with that. It was a really good movie. I liked everything about the movie except for the fact that it took a while for Killmonger to be introduced and stuff. But yeah, I really did like the movie overall though. Like, I can't say anything really bad besides the things I already said about the movie. It was funny. I liked the CIA guy. I don't even know what his name is. I forgot the names of some of the characters. It was really funny though. I really liked the movie. I can't say almost anything bad about it. So, just for a recap, honorable mentions were Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, and what was the other one? It was Captain America: The First Avenger. Right. And then number 5 was Spider-Man 3. Number 4 was Avengers, aka the first Avengers movie. Number 3 was Avengers Infinity War. Number 2 was Thor Ragnarok. And number 1 was, of course, Black Panther. And also, I would put Spider-Man Homecoming on the honorable mention list, but just like Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, its rewatchability was even worse than Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. And it was kind of boring overall, but I still like the movie. But why are we talking about that? Because it's not even an honorable mention. So why are we talking about a movie that's not even an honorable mention? Or anything. Like, why? Anyways, I like all of these movies. Just know that I like all the movies, even the ones in the honorable mentions. I like all of them, except some I just liked more than others. Whether it's by a little bit, whether it's by a good amount or by a lot. Regardless, I like all of these movies. They're all good in their own categories. Some do things worse than others, and some do things better. So just know that all these movies are really good, regardless of what their placement is. They're all really good, and I would enjoy to see them, except for Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 and Spider-Man Homecoming. But other than that, yeah. Anyways, if you guys did enjoy the video, make sure to like the video and subscribe if you haven't already. And also make sure to comment down below what your favorite Marvel movies are. And with that said, Couch Potato is out. Goodbye.